Hey guys, it's Brianna McNerney here with Tuesday Musings, your weekly place for inspiration and advice from yours truly. And today we're talking about conducting your own experiments and how this can help you regain some sense of control in your life. If you're anything like me, you might be like, experiments? What the hell are you talking about? I don't have time to do any kind of experiments. That's crazy talk. And please hear me out, okay? Make time to conduct your own experiments. Make time to observe the ways that your own actions and trying new things, make time to see how those things impact your situation and the things that you're experiencing in real time, because this can be so empowering when we can deliberately choose how to be, how to act, how to respond or react, or choose different things to try just to see what happens. It can be amazingly empowering to see the control that we really do have over the outcomes that we're getting. Even if you can't control it right down to a T, you start to learn over time a lot about yourself. You get to learn about other people and how they respond to different things. And it's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun, and that's a good enough reason to do it. You deserve to have some fun throughout your day. But, I think that it can be really common to start picking experiments these days based on things that you're hearing in the public on social media. You get those memes that pop up or the articles about healthy things to try, or, you hear things a bunch of times. Usually if I hear things 3 times, I find time to look into that particular new thing that I haven't tried before, because I take that as a good sign. But you have to do what's right for you when you're picking out what to experiment with. I suggest that you follow your inspiration. Find something that feels really amazing to try. Find something that feels really exciting. Find something that lights you up and calls you forward towards it, rather than just trying things because everyone else is doing it. Pick things to try based on what is lighting you up and calling you towards it. And I would love to hear how that goes for you. You can observe. It's often really helpful to write down and observe, like, before, during, and after your experiments, to really get good data about what things work for you and what things that you're noticing, what things you're observing. But if you're just starting out with conducting your own experiments, just a simple awareness of what you're doing and what you'd like to try works out just fine. But at the end of the day, there are just such great benefits from being curious and being experimental by nature. One of which, it opens up a bunch of possibilities that you didn't know existed. We can often get into a rut of thinking we know exactly what way things are going to turn out. We think we know, exactly how people are going to respond, what things are going to come up, and we can never really tell the future that way. We can't read other people's minds that way, but something called a self-fulfilling prophecy actually makes what we believe more likely to happen. Which is a topic for another day, I'm sure. But when you pick different types of experiments to try, it can actually open up your eyes, open up to the possibilities of what other things are possible, what other things could possibly happen. It's really enlightening. It also puts you back in the driver's seat in your life, like I mentioned earlier. It's so empowering to choose the actions and to see that you really do have an impact on the outcomes that you're getting. Because when you try something different, you might get a different outcome. Sometimes you might not. Sometimes you might get exactly the same outcome. But it really puts you back in control when you're in this observer seat, which is amazing. And for control freaks like me, it feels great. It helps you learn about yourself and about other people, like I mentioned earlier, which really brings you forward to this place of mental wholeness that feels amazing to move from. And also, last but not least, it really pushes you out into the edges of your comfort zone when you're trying something new and when you're opening yourself up to these new possibilities, when you're trying different approaches to things. All of the best stuff happens on the edge of our comfort zone because everything we want is probably just outside of our reach. But that's your Tuesday musings for today about conducting your own experiments in your life so that you can gain some more control over the outcomes that you're getting. And I would love to hear what you think. Leave your questions or comments below, and I'm going to look forward to seeing you next week for another Tuesday Musings with me, Brianna McNerney. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.